Welcome to JD's Prep. So in an experiment to test the effectiveness of a new vaccine, we have 50 rats. They received an injection of equal doses of the vaccine, and 50 other rats received an injection of equal doses of a weak salt solution. Okay, so that's our control group. 2 months later, all of the rats receive injections that contain equal doses of live disease-causing organisms. Okay, the experimental results are shown here. Let's jump to this question. Was the vaccine effective in preventing the disease? Let's look at the information in the data table. So this right here, these are the vaccine receiving rats, okay? So let's look at the number of rats that developed the disease. 48 developed that had just gotten the weak salt solution. Only 7 developed it that had gotten the vaccine. So we can be confident in saying the vaccine was effective in preventing the disease, just looking at those numbers. All right, the next question. State one possible reason why 2 of the rats did not get sick, even though they did not receive the vaccine. So there are 2 rats that didn't get sick, even though they didn't have the vaccine. There's a number of reasons why that could have happened. They could have had some sort of natural immunity. Maybe they've had the disease before, so they were immune. They could have had some sort of variation that protected them, or they were just able to fight it off. Okay, all of those would be potential reasons why 2 of those rats did not get sick, even though they did not receive the vaccine. All right, and the last question, do the results of this experiment indicate that the vaccine is ready for human testing? We're asked to support our answer with information from the table. So you could probably go either way with this. You could look at this number and say, okay, so of the vaccinated rats, 43 did not develop the disease. That's a pretty high number out of 50. So yeah, let's do human testing. It seems to be fairly effective, okay? But you could go the other side and say, okay, well, 7 vaccinated rats still developed the disease. And maybe that's too many out of 50. So maybe it's not ready for human testing. You could look at the sample size, which is just 50 rats with 50 rat control group, and think, okay, that's not a big enough sample. We're not ready to move on to human testing yet. Any of those answers would be appropriate. Thank you for using JD's Prep.